Yeah, as we both discussed, we were kind of on the fence with Westbrook, but hearing him talk and the backstory to what led to this, I'm super excited now.
Yeah, no.
I'm still scared, but I'm super excited.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I was a Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan guy.
Yeah.
You kind of get 2 for 1. And with Russell Westbrook, I'm like, he's not a shooter. He's not even, he had good defensive years, but is he a defensive player? I don't know. That's what Vogel said, though. Vogel said that he can do it all, and he does believe in his defense. From what I took away from it, when he said he could do it all, I was like, okay, so Vogel has trust in his defense still.
I just hope it doesn't come to a point where Westbrook's yelling at Vogel, and Vogel's like, all right, fine, whatever. Westbrook's crazy. He's crazy. He's always been crazy. I remember one time during maybe when I was on OKC, he stole the ball from their mascot, and he used it to just shoot, and he hit it, and then he went away. He's unnecessary, but he just does things whatever he wants to. Plus, Kobe called him an a-hole, which that means we automatically have to like him because we like a-holes here in Lakerland.
Exhibit A, Rajon Rondo.
Hey, another a-hole.
Another a-hole who won a ring with the Lakers. But right. I will say, as far as Russell Westbrook, I did love him when he was with OKC. With this whole triple-double seasons that he's had, it was the first one was amazing because it was 30-10-10. It's never been done since Oscar Robertson. Oh, give him props, right? Now it just feels like it's all 2K stats, and otherwise he would have been given the MVP trophy every year since.
Yeah, I feel like and I don't know if it's because there's other talented players out there where he's kind of being brushed under the rug a little bit. I mean, there is kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could kind of say that because there's a lot of youthful players out there that are doing a little bit better than him, but regardless, it's the silver lining is that he's still talented. He's still skillful. The dude is averaging 11 assists, 11 rebounds, and is averaging triple doubles. So it's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, Schröder wasn't doing that, so
yeah,
and he's who he's replacing. So hey, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Upgrade.
All right, before we continue on with this Russell Westbrook talk, we should mention that it took about a week. Free agency started last week on a Monday, and then today on a Tuesday, Dennis Schröder signed with the arch nemesis, the Boston Celtics, for a mid-level exception of $5.9 million.
More reason to hate him because he's with the Celtics now, which
But I don't even if I'm a Laker fan, I'm looking at it and I'm not like, oh damn you, I'm looking at it
I mean, the dude lost $80 million compared to the $5 million that he's getting.
So if we round up, it would be about $6 million. So $78 million he lost. About $78 million.
And that's what happens when you bet on yourself. You know who bet on himself and won? Dion Waiters.
Oh, Dion Waiters got a ring.
Got a ring.
And guess what? He got to walk off into the sunset a champion.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's it. End of the story. That's that. Dennis Schröder wet the bed, and now he's playing for the Boston Celtics for 1 year. And you never know how he plays this year. So, I mean, if anything, I'm sure he'll light a fire under his ass and play better and stuff like that. But, I mean, still, how do you go from signing with the Lakers for, how many years was it going to be? 3 or 4?
4.
4 years.
4 years, $84 million.
And to go to 1 year at, we'll round off again, $6 million. And not only that, though, but, going to somewhere where the Celtics, which I know that's kind of a forest fire still, right?
Yeah. If you thought the Colorado Rockies fans say the N-word, just wait till you play the Boston Celtics.
Or Utah or Miami or I don't know. There's other franchises out there, Sacramento.
Minnesota.
Yeah. I'm sure some places in Texas.
But no, it was just it was so funny because I was just thinking if you think the Los Angeles Lakers had a discombobulated locker room, I mean, what do you think the Boston Celtics had to complain? Why do you think Kemba Walker had to get traded? Why do you think Brad Stevens had to get promoted because Danny Ainge had to step down? They had to do a lot of reshuffling, and the only 2 prominent pieces that had to stick together was Kobe Bryant fan Jason Tatum and
future Laker,
California alum. I'm not sure if Jaylen Brown was from California, but I know he went to the Berkeley, so he's a Berkeley alum. Jaylen Brown.
So future Lakers is what you're pretty much saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably. Most likely in this case scenario, they're coming. You heard it here, folks. Zach said it.
Add so at Zac Elk.
Zac Elk. Yeah, it's just crazy to because there's that viral video of him skateboarding, which is really good at skating.
Yeah. He looks like a Tony Hawk character.
Yeah, absolutely. And for a second, like the pettiest Laker fan was tweeting like he actually quit his basketball career to become a skater, and I was like kind of believing it because I was like, hey, this dude's really good at it. Like,
at first I even thought it was like somebody that looked like him. And then when I clicked on the video, I was like, oh, it is him.
Yeah, and he's like doing. I mean, obviously there's more to just ollies, but like it was. I'm outdated with all these references. So I was grinding the rails. Is that how you still do it?
Yes.
Okay, because I know sometimes that's at a Hollywood party sometimes in the bathroom, and then he was like doing like ramps and stuff like that, and I was trying to keep a straight face. Couldn't do it. And yeah, he actually had me believing it. And but Dennis Schröder, I just the fact that I mean, is there any other player that you could think of that had so much money on the table taken away from him? Like, and for like so little
players, it's hard for me. The only person I could think of is Dave Chappelle walking away from 50 million, Comedy Central.
Yeah.
But that was more of artistic integrity. Like, this is more of your like, no, I think I know my worth, and I'm not going to sign with this championship contender.
I think the only one I can think of in professional sports would probably be Ricky Williams, and he did that for more of spiritual reasons.
Wait, where did he decide to leave the Miami Dolphins? I'm not familiar.
He walked away from football for several years.
How much? How much was his contract? Do you remember?
I think he was like around $24 million. I think he left on the table.
And back then.
Yeah, and he was hot at that time. Like, I remember he was like one of the more well-known running back names at that time.
He went to my high school, Baldwin Park alumni.
No way.
Yeah, for like 1 year or something like that. Yeah.
Ricky Williams. That's another thing I forget that he's like a San Gabriel Valley guy.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew he went to Baldwin Park though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I knew he was in that area.
Former Denver Bronco Jake Plummer too walked away from football in his prime to go for amateur handball. I think he left a couple million on the table too.
Amateur handball. Yeah. Handball. Like, is it jail handball or was it like professional? Oh, it's professional.
Like Olympic style handball.
Oh, okay. See, I only know jail style handball.
I mean, I guess that has less head injuries, right?
I mean, hey, but the ball's gonna hit your head.
They don't do headshots, do they? I don't think they do headshots.
I just know the prison one. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Is it like a cement brick? Like, do they throw that?
It could be if you don't, if you don't hit it right.
All I know is Montaigne from Blood and Blood Out was really good at it.
There you go.
Real quick, we have Dennis Schröder, and then we'll go back to Russell Westbrook in the next segment. But we have some tweets to get to about Dennis Schröder since he was trending since the start of free agency.
Let's all laugh.
So at Nunn time, this guy is a newly converted Laker fan because I believe he's a Kendrick Nunn fan. Kendrick Nunn went from rocking the Dennis Schröder haircut in college to taking his job.
That's hilarious.
And there's a shot of Kendrick Nunn wearing the same exact haircut as Dennis Schröder when he was a Phi Beta Illini.
That's funny.
And then this person, Isaiah Monroe 23. Damn, Dennis Schröder. It's just this person holding the poster saying, our expectations were low, but holy F.
That's hilarious.
And then I want to close off this segment on a nice note from Golden Knight GFX. Dennis really did a good run with the Lakers defensively and overall for a good amount of time. Can't lie about that. Turning down the extension, streaming while his team was getting blown out, and then 0 points in the playoffs really hurt his image. Also, the Insta bio thing. And yeah, that Insta bio thing was also the thing that left a salty part in my mouth.
There's other things that could leave salty parts in your mouth as well. Like these chicharrones that I brought from Slim Jim. That's why my lips are red, by the way, who are those who are watching.
I thought they were lipstick.
Well, it could be. I left my wig in the car. We could keep going with that. But what we're talking about, Trey, laughing at Dennis Schröder.
Salty.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because, like, if anything, like, it's, whatever like in comedy, it's always, your last set is how you're gonna, like, you're gonna feel about yourself. Remember, the last time we remember Schröder was him pretty much, wet in the bed during the playoffs, and that didn't, obviously that left a scar and lasting image with everybody, with the whole league.
And I'm glad he mentioned the Insta bio thing because even when Dennis got eliminated, or the Lakers got eliminated by the Phoenix Suns, there was that exit press conference where like he goes like, "No, I want to come back. I want to run it back." It's just like, bitch, we know you don't mean this. We saw you try to take out your Instagram bio right before Game 6 even happened. So why are you lying to us?
Yeah, he was subtweeting us pretty much.
Yeah, he was subtweeting.